Fries are amazing, aren't they? Do you eat them all the time? Do you eat them too much? I want you to know, today is not about eating them. Making fries can be easy. Deep frying them can be easy. But how to cut them like this? How to make them into these kind of perfect slices? How do we do this? I searched online. I was browsing for the best cutters, and I've chosen the best ones for cutting potatoes and for cutting fries. This one is more for making like the kind of potato wedges. So not like French fries, mostly, but more like the wedges themselves. So you can see they're kind of longer. And you can also see here like the metal panel, you can see how it cuts. Here is the kind of product for making the actual like fries. So you can see in the pictures, it actually cuts them like thin slices. So let's actually open up and try to cut these. So this one is pretty straightforward. This plastic holder, and then you have these metal kind of wavy cutting boards. Easy, should not be very difficult. For a wedge. This one's better. This is more like the wedges I've had. So as you can see from the cuts I've made, these are good for wedges, but if you keep cutting them, for example, if you keep making like the smaller, more like the fries, like some will come out kind of nice, like this one's okay, but they're not coming out like beautifully. I'm not like Wangang. I can't cut them like really well. I'm not gonna pretend to be really good at this. Here, everything's kind of packaged in this all-inclusive case inside. Let's open it. I think this is the way. Yes, it is. So here you have the different styles. 3 different types for cutting. So for julienne, you have these. It's quite multi-versatile. It has different ways of cutting. So just for cutting fries, you have 3 different options. So you have like thinner ones, you can have more middle size, not thin, but not too thin, and then thicker ones. For me, I would prefer to have thicker ones. So there's a little kind of slot here, so it just locks in. Yeah, this thing is for holding. That way you don't have to worry about like it falling down, like you don't have to use your hand. Just go like this. These are super, super thin. This is more like for shredding potatoes, not for making fries out of potatoes. This one is the biggest one. So it should be thicker, but it's not as thick. It's just this. Okay, so for the first 2 tools, they didn't really work too well. 1, because I'm not a pro. 2, because the second one wasn't really for that. But this last one will definitely make me feel like a pro. This one is the real deal. This monstrosity can definitely make the fries the way I want, I'm sure. Take a look. It's pretty industrial feeling. I don't know how to describe it. Pretty strong, very sturdy. This is something I feel is definitely meant for industrial use. This one, all you do is you put the potato in, you can see, and then you close it, and then it comes right out. So it's much simpler than the other 2. The machine has kind of different levels here, so different sizes, 3 different options. These are really good for whatever style you prefer. So if you want like kind of thinner ones, smaller ones, this is good. If you want more medium-sized ones, this is good. And last, if you want the thickest kind, this is the best. So you ready to test this? Let's try to see how easy and how well it works. Okay, so all you do is lift. Okay, there you go. And so it's stuck. This is pretty thick. I don't know if you like this, but this is how I like it. But they come out pretty thick, and they came out all in these slices. Here we go. It's actually harder. This is much harder. Whoa, that was tough. For anybody that's concerned about eating too many fries, if you make this and use this machine all the time, you could just do this from now and for 3 years, and maybe you'll lose some weight, and you won't have to worry about gaining all the weight from the fries.